Hello, Silver Tubers. It is Mr. Zeke coming to you from the Silver Pouring Bench. Oh, that's right, 68. Gotta love it. It is Wednesday evening, and I got a package in the mail par avion from Canada. My good friend Tomoko Enterprises, Dean Lorman. Everybody knows him. Everybody knows Tomoko and the fine work he does up there. And I finally got my package. I'm very excited about it. The excitement is, well, I just like the idea of this particular pour. I haven't seen it yet, and to be quite frank, I've never seen one. I've purposefully avoided the videos where these were unboxed. Inside this package is a Molly bar. He named them after his departed wife, Molly, which I think is a beautifully romantic idea. And I'm a bit of a romantic myself. I love things like that. And so I am just absolutely chomping at the bit to open this up. And so we're going to open this up together because this will be my first time seeing one of Dean's Molly bars. And, you know, this is my first piece of Tomoko Enterprise Silver. And so there's dual excitement there. And so let's get the scissors, the packager openers. I'm not using a knife tonight. I'm using scissors. So, here we go. We're going to, and I tell you what, there was stamps and writing all over, and the other side is worse than this side, so I picked the side that had the least number of stamps. I like these scissors because I can really control how much of the package I take. You know, I take off as I cut. I don't want to damage anything inside, so I can really manipulate the scissors. So, blue pouch, velvety blue pouch. Love velvety blue pouches. Ever since I got my very first piece of poured silver from Hi-Ho, came in a black velvety pouch. To me, I knew that these pouches stood for somebody's handiwork instead of machine-made, mass-produced silver. A velvety pouch told me, and you know, I think they copied us, hand pourers, when they did the Krugerrand in the velvety pouch. So let's open this baby up and see what we got. We've got it says a little tiny tiger too. Oh, there's an extensive note there. Tomoko's Enterprise by Dean Lorman. I offer you both graphite, wood, and custom one-of-a-kind pours in both open and closed 3D, along with some lost wax pieces. Just let me know, and I will do my best for your enjoyment and investment. And that's what it's all about. And November 1/17, this is his COA. Thanks for the trade, friend. Molly Bar, number 9. 4 9s, fine silver. Be well, Dean. Love it, Dean. Love handwriting. That tells me somebody hand wrote that. And here's his card. I'm going to do a close-up. If you want to contact Dean, you can pause the video now. And so, let's get on to, oh yeah, look at that. Holy mackerel shiny. Yeah, the light in here is just going to absolutely drown this out, but I like that stamp. I really have always liked the geometry of that stamp. It really is. I don't know the background behind Tomoko. I don't know the story of Tomoko's Enterprises, but that is Got some nice layering on the edges. You can see it there. And there we've got the 4.9s fine silver. You know, he's following suit with the Canadian 4.9s maples, both gold and silver, so he's being true to the Canadian style of 4.9s. And it says Mr. Zeke. Oh, I dig it. You got that last E is backwards. That's awesome. Almost looks like a palindrome. And then he's got his stamp here. There's three stamps on this, and it's 3 ounces Troy, 009. Man, I like that. Look at the texture on the back is as cool as the texture on the air bubbles on the back is just as cool as the texture on the front. He really did a number on this one, and that is and it's hefty. It is chunky. That is a chunky piece. I'll put it in perspective. There's a 1.2 ounce pour, and it just dominates it. I mean, it just really puts it in perspective as to how much larger that 3 ounce pour is. That is a beast. I mean, tell you what, let's do the drop test. Yeah, that's dropped on wood. That is a chunk. Man, there was something else in here I felt. I have no idea. This was the trade. That's what we were trading for. Oh, man. Look at that little guy. Look at that little guy. He's a wee feller. Oh. Get it to focus here. Look at that. That thing is tiny. I have no idea how we get that much detail that small. Look at that little guy. I don't know if he's saying meow or he's saying rawr. That is really, really, really cool. 3.9s fine silver. Wow. Man, that is really something. The detail in that lion cub head. Dean, you have outdone yourself, my friend. This was unexpected, but combined, I'm going to move these over into the camera. There we go. I'm zoomed right now, so we're getting a zoom out. There we go. Get it just right. There we go. Tomoko's Enterprises, Dean Lorman. There's his card. One more time. There's his email address. Purveyor of precious metals, pourer, caster. Look at that. Silvery goodness. Glad to have this in my community box, which I now have to get a bigger community box because I can barely close the thing. So I appreciate it so much, Dean. Thank you so much for agreeing to trade with me. I know it's kind of a pickle to trade when we're going cross borders, but you know, I appreciate you doing this. He says, please pardon my stamping as I am dyslexic as hell, and I always manage to really screw up the important ones. Oh gosh, Dean, you're too kind. Doing this pour for you is a bunch of fun. Oh man, he went through 3. 2 others went back in for remelt. Oh man, what a wonderful pour. What a wonderful pour from Tomoko Enterprises. So, I am going to leave you all with that for this evening. I've been waiting on this piece, and I am just jazzed to have it. So, and that little cub is just something else. That's really, I get a little loop on it and put that on a keychain. That's really something neat. So, I appreciate everybody watching. This is Mr. Zeke from the Silver Pouring Bench, unboxing some Tomoko silver. So, cheers everybody. It's hump day. Have a great rest of the week. We'll talk to you later. And thanks, Dean.